This is Blunt Talk, your source for good inspirational news only. With your host, Gino Arcaro.
Be more or be less. It's your biggest decision today. In his book, Soul of a Lifter, Gino inspires you to make the right decision. Compete on the only stage that really matters, real life. Purchase Soul of a Lifter today at Amazon.com.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Blunt Talk Podcast. We're broadcasting today from the third floor of my gym, X Fitness, Welland, Ontario, Canada. X Fitness is committed to lift in mind, body, and soul, and to the celebration of good, inspirational news only. There's enough depressing news all over the world. We will not contribute to more. Here's real life lesson number 2,835 that I've taught football players for 40 years and college law enforcement students for 2 decades. The biggest pain in the ass is getting knocked on your ass. If your father is a pain in the ass, he's doing his job. Nothing motivates me more than the picture on the podcast poster that I posted on social media. The picture on the podcast poster is the main reason why I don't give a shit about celebrities, pro athletes, singers, politicians, actors, actresses, or any of the rich and famous who entertain you and get you addicted to screens. The true heroes are the anonymous underdogs who grind it out day after day after day in obscurity. The true heroes are the anonymous who bleed and sweat and spill their guts day in and day out on the front lines of real life without an audience, without applause, without attention. The picture on the podcast poster is my father Antonio working in a factory. At my age, he took 2 weeks off to recover from his first heart attack and demanded to go back to his heavy lifting job. He went back again after a second and third heart attack until the fourth heart attack forced him into retirement, causing him to lose it because he couldn't work anymore at his manual labor job. I never once bought him a birthday card because he was illiterate in both his native Italian and his adopted English language in Canada. I never once said happy birthday because I never knew his birthday. I only knew it was November something. Antonio was a poor, illiterate Italian immigrant who fought in wars, survived prisoner of war camps, traveled on a cattle boat to Canada with zero education and zero money, and made it work, literally and figuratively. I keep this picture on my desk to remind me that it would be shameful not to work out for at least 90 minutes a day. At my age, Antonio was lifting 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week with a damaged heart. It would be pathetic if I could not find the heart and the strength and the energy to do a few more sets and a few more reps in the comfort of a gym. I'm trying to keep up to Antonio, but I can't. I stopped working out after 90 minutes. I haven't got the balls to work out 8 hours a day. I couldn't wait to leave home when I was a kid because Antonio was a giant pain in the ass. If I explained how, you wouldn't believe it. People like him are dead and gone. Here's the irony. When he finally left for good, I realized he was a pain in the ass so that real life would not knock me on my ass. If you are blessed to have your father still alive, I hope he's a pain in the ass to you so that you won't let real life knock you on your ass. Top 1000 workout song of the day, The Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin. It's a masterpiece, ladies and gentlemen, released way back in 1970, year 2 of my 48-year workout streak. Here's real life lesson number 5,151 that I've taught football players for 40 years and college law enforcement students for 2 decades. If you think working out is a pain in the ass, think of getting knocked on your ass. The less you work out, the easier it will be for the enemy to knock you on your ass. During 4 decades of football coaching and teaching college law enforcement students, I have had zero tolerance for the lazy who want to be action heroes in high-risk activities but don't have the balls to build the strength needed to win. Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin, $1.29 on iTunes, guaranteed to lift. Blunt Talk Podcast is on a mission, ladies and gentlemen, to reach and lift all 7 billion humans on planet Earth. In 2.5 years, Blunt Talk Podcast has reached 27,800 listeners in 79 countries. Please share this podcast with the rest of the world. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Much love to our worldwide audience. Blessings and all good things. Peace.
Please join us tomorrow for another 5-minute blast with Gino Arcaro and more excerpts from his book, Soul of a Lifter.